Okay guys, I decided to do a review. This is a 2019 CB500X. I got it last April. There was probably 3 to 4 months out of the time I didn't ride it. Other than that, um, it's been ridden. I got 17,000, just 400 miles on it. I'll try to go through everything I have on it. It's been a great, reliable bike. Haven't done anything except change the air filter, oil, and the plugs once. I could have left the plugs, they look fine. Got some rigid floodlights. I got these 4-wheel drive King spotlights. I don't know if they're flood or spot, but they work more as a spot. Highly recommend them for the price. Only 40 bucks on Amazon. Got these little turn signals because just at 500 miles, I took a spill. Scratched that up and decided to get the crash bars. They're from China. They work okay, I think. I have a T-Rex skid plate, and I had to weld a bracket to my, come on, focus, to these engine guards to make it work. Other than that, it works perfect. And also, right when I got the bike, I bought these Dunlop Mission, the Trail Max Mission tires. And at 9,200, just over 9,200 miles, I swapped out for the TKC 80s. This is my original front one. I have almost a brand new one sitting there. My last TKC lasted 4,500 miles. It was pretty bald, but I'm gonna show you the odometer on this. 17,424. So you do the math. 9,200 minus 4,500 for the TKC 80s. That's just over 13,000, I think, on these Dunlops. I've been super impressed with them. They're awesome for everything except for, obviously, slick stuff like sand, mud. Other than that, they work great in everything, even dry, rocky stuff. On the gravel, they squirm a little bit, but it's no big deal. I got the Oxford heated grips. They work amazing. I love them. I got the Acrobus, I'm not even sure how to say that, but hand guards. They work super good. You can unbolt those for summertime. You don't want to block the wind, but they work awesome for wintertime. I commute on this every day, so this is a Chase Harper, I believe, bag. It works pretty good for the tank. I'll show you guys the lights. I got 2 switches there. I got wired in 2 12-volt ports, and I have a spare switch sitting right there for if I need it down the road. Here's what it looks like with the lights on. There. Super bright. The stock lights don't really give you much light at night. I almost hit a horse, and after that I was like, you know what, I'm getting some auxiliary lighting, so that's what I did. Here's a tread depth left on these Dunlops. You know, I could still run them for a couple thousand, I bet, pretty easy if I took it easy, but I spin my tire a lot. I play in the gravel, and I do burn out once in a while, so I'm really impressed with the mileage. I replaced the chain and sprocket. Probably didn't need to. I neglected the chain a little bit last year, so it started getting some kinks. So the sprocket, if you guys are curious, I went down one tooth just to make first gear a little more usable. I got it off of a you just get them they're a sprocket from a Rebel, same hub. So if you just go in and get a sprocket for a Rebel 3 or 500, they bolt up the same. So got the Jivy mud guard, works really good. And I think in February or March I installed the Rally Raid. I think I did that about 12,000 miles, so I've got about just 5,500 miles on the Rally Raid. I just kind of wanted to get a good idea how everything worked. I'm pretty impressed with it for the most part. The rear shock is awesome. That made the biggest difference. The forks, it works pretty good. It's not the best. It might work a tiny bit better, especially when it's a little bit cooler. If I went with 5 weight, I won't end up going with 7.5 weight oil. But on my next go around, I'm going to go 5 weight. But it's way better than the pogo stick it used to be. And I got the breakaway, or I forgot what they're even called. I got them off Rocky Mountain ATV. The mirrors, I can't remember what they're called. But they work really good. I mean, they vibrate a little bit, but it's nice being able to have mirrors that you don't have to worry about breaking or move around if you need to. I did slip on, mostly just for weight savings. Stock exhaust is pretty heavy. I left the baffle in. I'll start it up really quick just so you can hear it. But it's, for the most part, it's about as quiet as stock. A little bit more rumbly, but I like the baffle one just for highway riding. It's a little bit quieter. I did install a couple penny lights there just for added visibility. I'll turn them on. This is the T-Rex rack. It works pretty good. I had to reinforce it because it cracked. I had to put some plating on there, and this bar here, it's just for my saddlebags, just keep them from hitting my tire. Show you the light. Definitely makes it a little more visible than the factory light, especially from the side. If you're looking at it from the side. So now this is my ball ram mount for my cup holder when I go on longer rides. I like to put a cup holder on there. But I think that's about it. It's been a great bike. Sometimes I do a lot of highway riding, so I do average around like 56 miles a gallon. If I'm in town, I get quite a bit better. But here I got a lot of straight roads I got to go on to get to anywhere fun. So yeah, that's my other bike if I want to go cruise the highway more. It's a Suzuki GSX S1000. I'm just going to focus, but I mean, I'm used to riding that for power. And this, I don't mind this. It's actually pretty dang fun. It's a fun little bike. It's fun in the twisties. I have almost as much fun as it in the twisties as I do this bike. This one you can obviously push a little harder, but it's been a fun, reliable bike. I'd probably recommend to anybody. I think with everything on it, it's at 460 pounds now. So it's not gained 30 pounds, 25, 30 pounds. So of course that's on inaccurate. I mean, I just use the truck scale. It's probably give or take 20 pounds. I have no idea if it's what it's at. So anyways, sorry to make this video so long. Just wanted to get through everything. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thanks.